Hi guys, I'm Suzanne Shirley, Sapphire Ambassador with Plexus, and we're doing our March 2020 Power Hour. We had one that was recorded and verbiage provided a couple of weeks ago. You can always access those on the team page if you go and do a search for hashtag Power Hour, and you will find some of those. Okay, so today, by the way, if you want, you can find the actual verbiage that I'm talking about right there on the team page under the post for today's Power Hour. That is exactly where I will post the replay link for it as well, okay? So let's get started. You got your messages, you have your back office accessible so you can look at some of your ambassadors that you've sponsored. Maybe you have your Frank's list, people that you have already talked to about Plexus, who have thought about pulling the trigger, thought about jumping in, but they never did. Maybe these are people that have sampled the product, just never decided to do more than that. Maybe their pain points weren't severe enough. Maybe they just weren't in a place where they were ready to jump in and take care of their health. You know, sometimes people have to get into a really desperate situation before they're ready to take it seriously and jump in with Plexus. So you're looking for people that have the right timing. So we're going to talk to a variety of people. So there's a couple of points I want to make before we get started. I really want you to dig into this IPA Power Hour, really work hard to reach out and follow up with these folks. Work on getting your next 3 ambassadors. That's your goal. So it doesn't matter where you're at. If you've already sponsored 3, you're looking for your next 3. And when you're messaging people, keep in mind that when they join, if they bring 3 of their friends with them, signed up as ambassadors with a welcome pack, if they do it within the first 14 days, they get $420. So keep that in mind when you're talking to people and they're saying to you that cost is an issue for them when they're joining. You need to be reminding them that, guess what? You join, and within the first 14 days, you get your first 3 ambassadors. I'm going to help you do it. You're going to get $420. That is our Fast Start program for brand new ambassadors. They do it in 14 days, they get $420. If they do it in their first 30 days, they get $320. So take that money, and guess what? It covers the start up cost of their welcome pack. That's basically it. Or if you want, you can help your new ambassador pay it forward. You help them pay it forward and take some of that cash and help them use that cash as an additional discount for them to get their 3 people to join. Maybe you encourage them to take that $25 that they get for each business building bonus and use it to reinvest in those people to help them offer a discount for them to go silver. Does that make sense? So it's paying it forward. So either way, this is something you can be talking to your people about in your conversations with your potentials before they ever sign up. Always keep in mind this duplication principle, right? You're always thinking about getting them with their 3 people. And remember, they can either earn $420 by getting their first 3 in the first 3 weeks, the first 14 days, pays for their product, or they can use that money and pay it forward and help their 3 people go silver. So that is think about a brand new ambassador who gets 3 people, right? That's my TV. Think about a brand new ambassador who gets their first 3 people, okay? They're silver. They've got $420 in their hands. Not only do they have $420, but they have their first 3 ambassadors. Now, they're going to take that money and use that money towards paying it forward and helping their 3 go get their 3. So now that new ambassador will not just have 3 people on their team, they're going to have 9 more. So that's 12 total. 12 ambassadors on their team. So do you have to use your commission check and use it to pay it forward and offer discounts for your people to sign up? No, you don't have to, but you can. And if that's an extra incentive and Plexus is not offering an incentive to help them get started or offering an extra discount or something like that, then that's totally fine. I also want to make a point of this. Basically, if they start with a $99 welcome pack and $39.95, that's only what? $140? That's nothing to get started in a company like this, okay? And if they spend an extra $99 and they get the $199 welcome pack, well, they're getting 7 products plus a year subscription to Plexus with all the things that Plexus offers for $240. That's still a massive, huge, massive, awesome deal. Even if they're paying without a promo code or without a discount code or a coupon or something like that. But I'm just giving you some ideas of what you can do to help people get started. Okay, so I want you to think about 3 people that you know whom you've never reached out to about Plexus at all. Think about 3 people. Now, this is the scary thing, but you know what? It can be done. And if you have built a rapport with these people and you know them, you have conversations with them, you've kept in contact with them, you're not a stranger to them. They know you might be doing Plexus, but you've never said a word. Okay, guess what? You're going to ask them if they're open to taking a look at what you've been doing and taking a look at watching a video. That's basically it. So you're going to say something like this, and I'm going to share my screen right now. Okay, hang on. So can you see this? It's my Microsoft Word. Okay, so you're going to do this and you're going to say to these 3 people, "Hi, Jen. You know, I've been thinking about you lately and about people who could really benefit from what I do. I honestly have no idea if this will interest you or not, but I'm wondering, would you be open to watching a short video about something I know could really help you?" And that is it. So you're going to get your 3 people. Do you have your list? You got your 3 people. Now, if you know another reach out message that really works for you, then use that. Go ahead and look through your list of friends and potentials and find ones you've never talked to about Plexus. Believe that you have the most incredible thing to offer them and be bold. Don't be afraid to message them. Go ahead and do this. Find 3, do it, and then guess what? I want you to find 3 more and do the same thing. You can do it. Okay, so we're going to do that now. I'm going to set a timer. So essentially, I want you to send out 6 messages. Okay, be bold. Ask people if they are open to watching a video. Here we go.
Okay, I lost you guys there for a second, and we're just using the video, the first video that's on that list.
Okay, so basically you're asking people's question. You're going to ask them the question.
Okay, just ask them the question. And
yeah,
then
you need to just worry about sending the messages. Don't worry about what you're going to say next. Okay. It's right there for you, but don't worry about that yet. Okay?
Okay. Yeah.
Just worry about sending that video, or sorry, sending the message.
Okay.
Okay? Okay, so how many messages did you get sent out? 4? Okay, so Kelly's got 4, and I just did 3. So
I
it
have
took me a while
3.
to find some of mine. Why don't you go do 3 more? Okay, I'm gonna give it another 3-minute timer. Let's go do 3 more. You can do it. You can do it. I'm so proud of you. Okay. Timer's up. How many did we get? How many did we get? 5,
6, 7,
7.
6.
Phenomenal. Awesome. Okay, so just keep this in mind. You can do this over and over and over again. This is not just a one-time thing. These power hours you can use over and over again. Now, I do want to go through some of this right here. So if they say yes, then obviously you're going to use the send, share, invite system and send them one of the short videos in the virtual office or the Plexus Worldwide YouTube channel. Now, what I've done is right here, I've put a couple of videos like the ambassador stories. These are all 3 minutes long. The opportunity overview, the opportunity product introduction. So let's say they don't know a thing about our products. Well, they're going to hear a few people talk about how all of a sudden they're starting to feel better because they're taking these products that really work and have changed their lives, but they don't really go into it. And so that's a way to send something to someone to see if they have an interest in hearing more. Are they interested in doing something more for themselves, checking it out? And then I've also given you some links for the Scripts workbook. If you've never taken a look at that, you should order it. If there's a printed version of this, this is the online version. There's follow-up messages. There's different kinds of messages you can send. It tells you what to say if they say no. This is a link for the sharing system. That's really good. And remember, I want you to know that a no is totally fine. I get no's all the time. I could care less now. Like when I first started in Plexus, when somebody told me no, especially if it was a really good friend of mine or somebody I've known for a long time, it didn't feel good. Now, it doesn't matter. Let me tell you about what no really means. No is the first step in the exposure process. So when someone tells you no, it really means not right now. Just not right now. It's like you're pouring coffee at a restaurant with a waitress giving you coffee and you say, no, not right now. Doesn't mean you're never going to want coffee anymore ever. It just means not right now. And so I have found through the months, I will circle back around to somebody and just check back in and say, hey, I know that back when we first talked, it wasn't the right time for you. Have you considered again what your health goals might be? Maybe you take another look at Plexus. Is this a better time for you? I can't tell you how many times that their health is no better off than it was back then. In fact, it's probably on a downward curve and they're ready to take a look, right? Or something's happened and they've been watching me and they've seen how powerful my posts are, how powerful my belief is, and how I'm never going to leave, never going to quit. And so that is attractive. So I'm telling you, a no is just the first step in a process of 8 to 10 exposures or connects with someone before they eventually join. You have to build up that rapport, build up that trust, and continually keep in contact with them. Does it mean that you're going to pound Plexus into them every time you talk to them? No. You're going to check in on them. How are your kids? I saw you post about this great vacation. Tell me how that went. Oh my gosh, I love your outfit. Whatever the case may be. Just checking in, wanted to say hello. How are you? Is there anything I can pray for? That is what you do. You treat people like they're real people, right? You love on them. So here's one of the best messages I love to send out to someone that tells me no. Now, I have a different variation of this, but it has more of my story in it. So if you want to send something that's a little bit different than this, but essentially this is the fun thing that I love to send. Hey, no worries. I'm sharing this with you because I'm on a mission to help people take back control of their health and happiness. This may not be for you, but if anyone you care about struggles with chronic pain, depression, autoimmune issues, low energy, lack of sleep, weight loss, or they just want to feel healthy and be in optimum health, if you connect them with me, I would be honored to serve them. Okay? You can even change that connect to introduce. If you introduce them to me. So you're asking basically for somebody to introduce you to a friend of theirs who's got problems with their health, or they have weight loss goals, or they're not sleeping, or they have energy issues, right? And that way you're asking them to keep you in mind and be an advocate for you on your mission. And even if they just give you a thumbs up to that, that's all that matters, okay? You want something positive to come as a result of your messaging them. And a thumbs up is still a positive response. Or they'll say, sure, I'll do that. Does it mean they really will do that? It might not mean that. But what is this message doing? You're telling them what Plexus does for everyone. This is showing them, this is what they're saying no to. That our products help people with depression, chronic pain, autoimmune diseases, anxiety, lack of sleep, low energy, lose weight, feel healthy, feel their best. Okay, they don't realize that. So they're saying no to that. That is their first exposure to hearing what Plexus is about. Okay, so keep in mind, no's are brilliant, but it's just a process. 60% of your people will take 8 to 10 exposures to you and building rapport and hearing about what you're doing in order to consider joining you. Keep that in mind. Okay, we're going to move on. Next, we're going to go to our list of people who are already on board with us. Now, if you've been doing Plexus for a while, you've got a list of those people. So I want you to pull them up on your virtual office. And these are people that love their products, and we're going to invite them to share. Yep, every single month, we've got to be involved in asking our people who love Plexus, they have results, they love their products, and we're going to invite them to share. What if somebody has shared before and they've quit sharing? Well, we're going to invite them to get started again. These are people who are no longer sharing, who once shared. So we're going to always keep our ambassadors in. One thing I really love about my Plexus business is that I can use it to think outside of the box. We have this 3-day challenge group that we're always using, and other options that we use as a team that we can use too. So perhaps you're thinking about some people who are not on Facebook, or perhaps they're on Instagram, or they could easily grab 3 of their friends to help get them started in Plexus on our incredible products. So think about 3 people, okay, whom you could invite to ask their friends to get on a Zoom with you. Now, Zoom is a free 30-minute video conference. It's a software that you can download on it's an app, and you can use it for 30 minutes to have a conversation with somebody for free. Okay? Beyond 30 minutes, you're gonna have to pay for that account. So you could use Zoom to do that. Or maybe get with their friends, and together you could help share Plexus with them at a sip and share. Like just for 30 minutes, get a catalog, get the pink drink, gather around the table, you share your story. They love their products, they share their story. And guess what? You answer people's questions, you get them interested, you get them to try the product all together in the same room like that. It's powerful. Keep it simple. That's a sip and share, okay? That's in person. Now, perhaps these folks can't get into a 3-day challenge group on Facebook because they're just not on Facebook. So see what I mean? We need to think outside the box. And if we don't offer our help to get our people to share, then we're never going to grow, and they will never grow. So where can you carve out 30 minutes of your time this week or next week to really help one of your people go silver? You know, it is your responsibility to help them to reproduce themselves and duplicate you. So here's a couple of examples of an invite, okay? I have this online Facebook event that I can share all the posts with you. Some of you on here have already done these for people on your team. So you know what I'm talking about. So you're gonna send this message. Hey, my friend, I know you really love your products and have the most incredible results. Perhaps you have been wanting to get your products paid for, or you know some people who truly need Plexus and would be so blessed by these great health results. I truly want to do everything I can to help you. I have an idea that I think would help. Would you be open to inviting a few friends to a 30-minute online event, especially just for you and your friends? And then if you want, you get them to say yes or no. You can say, look, I'm going to do all the work. I'll do all the work. I'll give you all the messages to send out. I'll give you all the follow-ups. I will even give away a 3-day trial pack or a cute water bottle, and I'll mail it to them. All you have to do is invite your friends and add them to the group, right? And you share all the posts. That's one thing you can do if they're on Facebook. Okay, invite message to an in-person sip and share event. Okay, hey, my friend, I know you really love your products and have had the most incredible results. Perhaps you've been wanting to get your products paid for. You know some people who truly need Plexus and would be so blessed by these great health results. I truly want to do everything I can to help you. I have an idea. Would you be willing to invite some friends over to your house for a 30-minute sip and share event? I'll bring the pink drink, a catalog or 2, and even do a drawing for a 3-day trial pack of Slim. I want to do this especially just for you and your friends. What do you think? Okay, that's simple. Okay, what about an online Zoom? If you can't get with them in person, how about an online Zoom? Everybody's got a phone. They can download the app and you can get on for 30 minutes. Same sort of thing. The whole message goes all the way through, same thing. Would you be willing to invite a few of your friends to attend a live online 30-minute Zoom. I will share my story and you can share yours. Your friend can ask any questions and I will answer them and help them get started with either a welcome pack or a 3-day challenge box. What do you think? Okay, so I want you to think of 3 people on your team who love their products. They have wanted to share, they've thought about sharing, or they've never thought about sharing. Doesn't matter. Maybe they shared before and they've quit. Get 3 names right now. Pick a message, send it to them, okay? And if you want, you can tailor it even more to them. For example, hey, Bridget, I was just thinking about you and how you've had such incredible results with your Plexus products over the past few years. It's so fun to see you feeling better and being a super healthy mom, wife, teacher, woman, whatever you want to put in there, okay? Tailor it to them. Make it conversational. This is literally the secret sauce to you having a lot of growth. You have to duplicate yourself. So one of the keys to your success is to get everybody to do a little bit. You just need everybody to do a little bit. If you even reach out to your happy customers, go and talk to your customers because they can upgrade to an ambassador. If they could get their 3 friends that want to join, guess what? They can upgrade to ambassador, have their 3 friends join under them, and now they get $420. They're a brand new ambassador. They can do it immediately, get their 3 friends signed up, boom. They're a silver ambassador with $420. So go continue to go through your list and reach out to these people. Go pick 3. I'm going to give you 6 minutes to do this. Okay, because some of you are going to want to tailor this to your people. All right, does that sound good? All right, I'm doing it too. Here we go. Okay, that was 6 minutes. How did we do on that? How many folks? Did you get at least 3 people and message them?
I messaged 3.
Okay. And, you know, I just think it's really, really simple to be able to do an online event for people or go to their house for 30 minutes, talk with them and a few friends, even if they bring 1 friend, 2 friends, or if it's a lunch or a breakfast. You know, there's so many ways to do this that is not rocket science. The 3-day challenge group is an incredible marketing tool to bring people in. And then once they're in, they can turn around and use the 3-day challenge box and the same group to duplicate and turn around and do the same thing with their people. They just bring people in with a sample box. I mean, think about how inexpensive those sample boxes are. If you commit to buying 5 of those sample boxes and you tell yourself, I'm going to get rid of these, I'm going to sell them for 20 bucks a piece in the next 7 days, and you carry them around in your car, you carry them in your back seat, and you carry them with you in your bag, and you're talking to people, you know, 20 bucks, that's it. People don't mind spending 20 bucks when they know they're going to be able to try quality products. You know, that's like, plus they get that $20 coupon. I think that's a no-brainer. You can sell those like crazy. So now we're going to focus on that challenge box, like I started to talk about. You know, it's just so beautiful. You got that $20 coupon in there. Everybody gets to start out with a discount. So this is what we focus on to get people started. Every time I do this, I get their information and I literally place their order for them because I want to eliminate any extra steps that they have to do to take to get it ordered. Now, a lot of the times, get this, I have them just send me $20 on PayPal. And then I go online on my own Plexus account and I ship a box out to them. Free shipping. It's no big deal. So however you want to do it, if you have boxes at your house and you want to mail them out and you want to get them to PayPal you, that's fine. If you want to get them to PayPal you and then you go on your own account and you order it for them and you ship it out for free shipping, it's still $19.95, free shipping. It's really simple. Or you go and get their information and then you get online and you create their customer account and you order it through their own personal account that they're going to have as a brand new customer. If they're uncomfortable with that and they don't want to do that, any of that, then you get on the phone and you walk them through placing their order. And I'm telling you, when the phone is where magic happens. If you're on the phone with someone, it's so many times it can turn into an enrollment. Instead of saying, hey, I'm going to pay $20 for 3 products for 3 days. Why don't I just take that $20 and go and use it for my first order? Because you're going to say to them, hey, you know, while we're on the phone right now, just really quick, I know you're going to order the sample pack, but I really would love to go and show you the pack that I'm thinking that would really be perfect for you when you begin your full regimen. So let's go ahead and click on enroll. Do you see what I'm doing? It's brilliant. It's happened, okay? You're on the phone with them. They're going to order a sample box, but you're going to say, go ahead and click on enroll, and let's scroll down and look at the pack that's going to help you with your weight loss, your energy goals, improving your anxiety, whatever it is that their thing is that they're struggling with. And sometimes it's really interesting that a lot of people don't just want to take that $20 and apply it towards a sample pack. They want to just go ahead and say, well, hey, I might as well just go ahead and get started. You know, it's a no-brainer. The phone is where the personal connection happens, and that is magical. I just can't describe it. It's so magical. So let's go look for some people who've been on the fence about Plexus, or maybe some brand new people who you would love to sample Plexus for just 3 days, okay? People you've never talked to, or people that you've already been on the fence with them. They're like on the fence. They're low-hanging fruit. So here's an example. hey, I know we've talked a little bit about Plexus in the past, and you've had some interest in checking out these products. Well, we have a great event going on next week. It's a 3-day challenge group you'd participate in on Facebook. And we sell these beautiful boxes that have 3 days of our 4 most popular products. It's only $20 and it comes with a $20 coupon for when you decide to continue on the products. I wonder, would you like to give it a try with me next week? You see how conversational that is? Okay, 3 to 5 people that you can reach out about sample boxes. Now, if you want some other message, guess what? I got you covered. Here's 5 more messages you could send to people in a variety of different ways. They're right here, okay? This is where you get people on the products, right here. Here we go. Pick a message, 3 people, 3 minutes, go. Okay, do you need an extra minute or two? I do. One more.
Yes,
Sorry.
please.
I need an extra minute too. These are persons, not just people. They're people we know. We've got to be very careful with it. A lot of the times I just use my phone to do it. It's a lot easier. Okay, how are we at? Do we get 3 people? Okay, while you're doing that,
Yeah.
I'm just going to go into what you do when they say yes, okay? So when they say yes, you're going to say, great, I'm so excited about this combo of products for our 3-day sample opportunity. You're going to get 3 days of our best products for $20, free shipping, and a coupon for $20 off your next order of the combo. It includes, goes into it, Slim Hunger Control, tells what it is, Active, MetaBurn, and Lean. Plus, it will include some recipe ideas and a meal plan. Does this sound like something you really want to do? Okay. Now, that kind of goes with some of these really short questions like this one. Hey, you should totally grab a few friends and do this 3-day sampling opportunity with me. Could I send you some info? Okay. So obviously, if you use the first idea, you've already sent them some info. You don't need to send them the info. So you're not asking them a second time, but it's just a great message you can send. If you're just sending somebody the question, hey, I've got this really cool 3-day sampling deal with a $20 off coupon to try our top 4 products. You want to try it with me? Yes or no? If they say yes, then you're going to tell them what it is, okay? And tell them that they're going to get all this stuff. Okay, let's get you started right now. Is now a good time to get on the phone with you? Or here, I'm going to send you my PayPal link. Send me $20 and I will place your order for you. Okay, simple, simple, simple. So if they say yes, I'm so excited for you. You can either hop on my website, put that there. Now, what do I put if I have them go to my website? Which is, by the way, the last thing I do. I don't ever give my website and have them go place their order. Guys, I give so much customer service, it might make your mind spin, okay? I just had a girl this morning that I reached out to about perks, and she had 550 perks built up. She had 2 days, and she was going to lose that. She had dropped her order down to 77 PV. And I contacted her, and I can't tell you how those perks messages work. She doesn't want to lose the $55 in product that she could get for free. Oh my gosh, Suzanne, thank you so much for taking care of me. Do you think it would be okay if I added the MetaBurn to my order? She's the one that went in and changed her own order to 77 PV. Guess what? I said, give me your login and I'll take care of it for you. Okay? Look, I want them to feel loved and cared for. And that is what you do. Don't ever just give them your website link. Just say, you can either simply PayPal me or give me your info and I will place your order for you. That's why I have a PayPal account with my checking account hooked up to it. I want people to be able to easily send me money without having to sign up on Plexus. So let me get the product in their hands. Let them love it. And then we sign them up with their credit card. Okay? So then you're going to say, hey, I'm going to add you to the trial group where we're going to have info, stories, even some giveaways for anyone trying it out. Can you think of anybody else that might want to do this, this with you? Okay. And I need to change that. Okay. So here's the link to our 3-day challenge group, and you send it to them. Send them the link to the 3-day challenge group. And then you go into that group and you physically invite them to the 3-day challenge. So you've invited them inside the group and you've sent them the link. So all they have to do is click on it and they're in. All right. Now, another idea is that you buy, this is what I do, 5 boxes of those challenge boxes for $90. It's basically $89 and some change. Go in there into the virtual office and buy 5 of those boxes. That's your business builder pack. Then declare that you're going to sell them in a week. Carry them around everywhere you go, in your tote bag, your diaper bag, if you've got a child, in your car. Make this the catalyst that makes you get those 5 boxes sold. They're only $20 and people want to try our incredible products. They really do. Write down 3 to 5 people that you know who live locally, like locally, who would like to try Plexus. And if you don't reach out to that person, remember, somebody else will, okay? You cannot just assume that they know you're doing Plexus and that they're gonna come and ask you someday to try Plexus when they're ready. You have to actively go and pursue them, okay? Or somebody will get to them. The person who's messaging them and showing them interest and loving on them is the one they're going to join, okay? Not the one that they know might be doing Plexus who's never talked to them, okay? They're going to go with that person. So here's another message you can send to that person who maybe lives locally, okay? Hey, happy Monday. I'm not sure if you're open to learning more about my supplements, but you liked my post. Maybe you've been posting about it. We have a challenge starting next week that will explain the product, and you'll see some testimonies of how our products help in so many ways. If you're open to trying the supplements, I have 4 boxes available of 3-day supply of some of our most popular products. They're $20 and you can drop by, and I can drop one by today. The other little perk is that there's a $20 coupon inside off for future orders. How does that sound? Okay. So now we're gonna circle back around. That's a message you could send to somebody locally. We're gonna circle back around to folks who've sampled the products before but have never pulled the trigger, okay? It's not that the products didn't work for them, that there was something missing at the time, right? Perhaps a testimonial that they could have related to, or that they lacked enough information to make a good decision. Or most of the time people are just not in the biggest pain point of their level of suffering is just not severe enough yet for them to want to get started on a regimen. So when we reach back to these people, we most likely will see that they're not even any better off than they were before when we talk to them. Instead, they even might be in a worse place. So we're either going to get them a sampling pack, or we're going to get them a single sample, and we're going to see if they're open to doing this again. Just reach out to them and touch base with them. This is a personal connect right here, okay? What are you going to say? You're going to just basically say, how are you? How is life going? Take an extra minute to go look for a story that they might relate to, and you're going to speak to them with that story instead of just reaching out and saying, hey, do you want to try Plexus again? You see how generic that is? That's not appealing. You're going to go care for them, and you're going to say, hey, Gina, I've been thinking about you. How are you doing? How is that XYZ issue you've been having? I remember you told me that you were suffering a lot from that. How is that going? Would you mind? I saw this testimony the other day and it spoke to me and I thought about you. Would you mind if I sent it your way and you could take a look at it? Would that be okay? Now, I basically paraphrase that message that's right here. Send them that personalized care. You're reaching back around. You're connecting in a personal way. You're not saying, hey, do you want to look at Plexus again? Hey, do you want to buy this new product? Hey, do you want to start with a welcome pack? You're not doing that. Personal connection is everything. So would that be okay if I sent over a story? They're most likely going to say yes, and you're going to say, great, I'm going to send it over right now. It only takes a minute to go find a story on some sort of a team page somewhere, or in general, if you go to Facebook and you type in Plexus testimony, you're going to find all kinds of testimonies right there, just on Facebook. So then say, hey, does that remind you of you in any way? Or can you relate to this story in any way? And they're going to read it and they're going to say, it sounds a lot like me, or I related to this, or the fact that she does this, that, or the other. Okay. If they're engaging with you, that means they're open to taking a look. So you say, I'm wondering if the timing is finally right and if you're ready for a change now. Do you see how this conversation is going to go? You're literally going to have a give and take with this person. Okay. Is it going to be exactly like this? No. But the idea is you're going to reconnect in a personal way. You're going to send out that personal connection. You're going to remind them of some of their struggles that they told you about. You're going to ask them how they're feeling. Okay. These are people that almost pulled the trigger. Okay. And when you get them in a conversation, ask if you can send them a really amazing testimony that reminded me of you. Like, that's how you're going to say it. Okay. So the final tip that I'm going to do, well, let's just stop right there. I want you to go and send at least one message like this to somebody. It takes a while to come up with the thing that you're going to say. So I want you to go find at least one person that you can send a message to like this. And think of a testimony that you can send. We're right at the hour mark, so I'm going to give you 3 minutes to go find somebody and send a message. One person. Make it personal. Make it heartfelt. Here we go. 3 minutes. Okay, another minute. Okay, just click send. Personal messages to friends can really be powerful, right? Okay, did we get somebody or two people maybe? How do we do? Good?
Yep.
Awesome. All right, so I'm going to leave you with this last thought, okay? I'm going to leave you with this last thought. You know, the final tip I'm going to leave you with today is just to be yourself. Make all these things conversational. There's no perfect words. Just speak from your heart and don't overthink it. That's what I just did. Think about why you want to help these people and why they'd want to help other people. Think about them helping other people. Don't just think about you helping them. Think about them helping other people. It's not rocket science. So everybody just wants to feel better and feel connected in a community. They really do. They want friends. They want that community. So don't be afraid to reach out to them. So let's just end by really thinking about, before we message anybody else, maybe you might message somebody when we get off of here. Think about one person that you've been afraid to reach out to. Do you have that person in your mind? One person you've been afraid to reach out to, and just reach out to them. Heartfelt message. If they say no, don't worry about it. Remember, you're going to be more confident the more you get those messages out to people, okay? You have the most incredible thing to offer people, and you just truly want to help people to live their best lives and help them to do it. Last week, I messaged a gal who posted on her timeline that, you know, this long diatribe of teaching and how difficult it is, and she's a devout Christian. She struggled with postpartum depression when she had her baby, and now that baby is a teenager and she's still dealing with depression. She said sometimes the depression is so difficult that I'm barely clinging on, you know. And I thought, this is crazy. I have the answer. I have the answer for this person. So I thought, I am not going to be afraid anymore. She has really quit talking to me since I started Plexus. 5 years now. She's quit talking to me. I know she's unfollowed me because I don't see her posts anymore. And I still message her, and I still send things to her, and I still keep up with her, and I send her a sermon, or I send something that I've seen, and sometimes she doesn't even answer me. That is so not like her, okay? It's because I do Plexus. I don't care. I have the most incredible thing in the world. If she got on it, her life would change, period. And I am not going to give up on her. And I sent her a very heartfelt message. And what did she do? She did answer me, and she said, Suzanne, it's very short. It's very short, but it was a nice no. Basically, thank you. I just cling to God's word. I trust him. He is my light, and he's my way through the darkness. Okay, well, continue to watch me, because almost every other day I'm going to post about something about depression. Maybe you're going to come over and look at my timeline. Would you mind if I sent this really powerful testimony your way? Do you see how that's going to just kind of drip on her? Until she says, do not send me anything else, I am going to message her. That is what I do. I love people, and that's what we do, right? Okay, so I hope this was powerful. Any questions tonight? Comments, feedback?
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Good. I'm glad you guys got something out of it. Yay! Okay, so I will post the link to this with the verbiage on the team page. If you have people that you know on your team that would want to use it, it's there for them too. They can watch it and go through and do the same thing we just did. Okay, love all you guys. We'll talk soon.
Awesome. Thank you. Night, guys.